January for you, Barry, and just to pick up on one or two of the horses you've been riding recently, Bobsworth, who of course was a good one. I was just chatting to Jamie Moore, who rides Sire de Grugy, which Bobsworth beat, of course, first time over hurdles. He's gone from strength to strength. How good was that run the other day?
It was very good. He was a little novice, he had a couple on the back, but you know, at the business end he really came alive, and he seemed to pick up well after the last and won well. The horse was improving the whole time. And
you sold him to Nicky Henderson?
Yeah, myself and my brother had him. I bought him as a yearling, and Nicky bought him off. It was a 4-year-old in Doncaster nearly 2 years ago. So he's a nice sort, and he's going the right way.
Oh, so it wasn't quite the case that you bought him and brought him straight to Nicky. You bought him at the sales, did he? Off?
Yeah, we had him, I suppose, 2.5 years.
Right.
So we had him for a while. So it's nice to be riding him and him to winning.
Yeah, absolutely. Although he may have got him a bit cheap, mightn't he?
Ah, he might. He might get the next one so cheap.
Another horse who I know has pleased everyone in what he's done so far is Finian's Rainbow. He's heading most of the lists for the Arkle, and some would say on what he's actually done, that they wouldn't be sure how good he is. What's your take on this horse? How highly should we rate him?
We thought he was very good over hurdles, and we were hoping he'd make the transition to fences the way he has, and he has done everything really well so far. I suppose the first day he won in Newbury was possibly a better race than the second day. And the second horse was going on in Frank's form was beating Metterme in Cheltenham, so that reads well. All he could do the last two was win, and he did win. And I suppose in an ideal world we'd like to see him get another run and just to get a little bit more experience, but he's a lovely sort, and I'd be looking forward to him.
Yeah. When you say in an ideal world you give him another run, does that mean that he probably won't have a chance for another run now between now and Cheltenham?
Well, I haven't spoken to Nicky about it recently, but he's he's the option of going to Warwick, and he's the option of going to Kempton for the Pendle Chase. So there is races for him, and I'd say I'll be well. He hopefully goes one of them. Okay.
We had Di Walters on earlier. Looking forward to seeing Oscar Whisky, of course, in the Welsh Champion Hurdle. Just wished his entire career away there. The Welsh Champion Hurdle, Oscar Whisky. What's your feeling on him, Barry, in terms of trip? Because of course, he could go either way from that. Many would say that's a good Champion Hurdle trial to run over the longer trip. Others would say you could step him up even further after that. What's your sort of instinct about the trip for the horse?
I suppose it's open at the minute. Really, he has enough pace. He was only beaten 3.5, 4 lengths by Menora in the Supreme. He jumped obviously enough on the day, so I think there's improvement in his jumping. He travelled really easily over 2.5, as you'd imagine he should. He stayed well, but he has enough pace for 2 miles, so I'd say we'll concentrate on that for now and see how he goes on Saturday. Say.
Okay, just very quickly, Barry, and I know I've had you on, but I've had loads of emails. I just want to squeeze in a couple. Kevin wants to know your thoughts on Sprinter Sacra, Supreme Novice type horse, he reckons. Yeah, possibly. He just wasn't himself when he ran in Ascot, and he should be out again shortly. He was a very good bumper horse, and he jumps well, so he'd be hopeful. But he'll just have to tell his own story, I suppose, when we get him back onto the racecourse. And JP from Glasgow, a question that many would want to know, actually. Aegean Dawn, how good is he, and do we know what his target might be, Coral or County, or something else?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, to be honest. His horse I've only sat on at home. I haven't been on the racecourse yet, so I'm not exactly sure what his plan is. Okay, well, we will see. Look, many thanks for your time, Barry. Appreciate the time, and I know I've kept you for a wee while there. Good luck today. Safe day. I hope the good form continues. Cheers, Sean. Best of luck.